Shalom, brothers and sisters out there that are, we want to first of all give all praise and glory to thegospelofyahawashi. Peace, mercy, and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom to you, people that are listening all the way out in the Philippines as well, out in Fiji, the Fiji Islands that have tried to get in contact with us as well. But today we're just gonna kind of just let it flow right now. So we can probably just start off with, hey, flip the page and just start. We can just build from there.
Yeah, we'll just. Yeah, I got something here. We'll just start off here.
Probably seen enough videos.
Yeah, probably seen.
I want to talk to them boys down there too.
You've seen enough of it, bro.
Thought he had something he wanted to debate on, but he like, man, I ain't finna do this.
We just let the spirit flow, man, and just bounce it off, man. See where the spirit takes us. I'm gonna start off here from 1 Samuel 28 and 15. I'm gonna show you how when we walking through this walk, how when doctrine is presented to brothers, it can be, like I've said before, it can make you a friend or it can make you an enemy to the Most High. And this is through the doctrine that's being taught out here. So this is 1 Samuel 28, starting at the 15th verse. It says, and Samuel said to Saul, this is after Saul had visited the witch of Endor. And he said, and Samuel said to Saul, why hast thou disquieted me to bring me up? And Saul answered, I am sore distressed, for the Philistines make war against me, and God is departed from me, and answer me no more, neither by prophets nor by dreams. Therefore I have called thee, that thou mayest make known unto me what I shall do. Then said Samuel, wherefore then dost thou ask of me, seeing the Lord is departed from thee, and is become thy enemy? So the Lord became Saul's enemy. Now here's the reason why. And the Lord have done to him as he spake by me. For the Lord hath rent the kingdom out of thine hand and given it to thy neighbor, even to David, because thou obeyest not the voice of the Lord. Because he didn't obey the voice of the Lord, guess what happened? He became an enemy unto the Lord. The Lord became his enemy. And so that's why we say, whenever we bring out certain commandments that the Lord is telling us to do, and brothers are refusing it, you have become an enemy unto the Lord in this day, man.
Yep.
Primarily speaking of the baptism, if you forsake that, that's a commandment, man. You are an enemy of the Lord. So we have to go through these scriptures, through these examples that are given, because you can not realize. Yeah, that dude's going up. Yeah, not realizing it that you are a hater of God, man. When you disobey that commandment, man, you're an enemy and you hate God, according to the scriptures.
Yep. I'm gonna get this is Psalm 52, and verse. Start at verse 2. Thy tongue deviseth mischiefs like a sharp razor, working deceitfully. Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness. Because a lot of these guys, man, they know that they're lying, man.
Yep.
A lot of these guys, they see the inconsistency in their doctrine. You show it to them, and then they act like they didn't see it, and then they start doing deflective tactics.
Right.
They start trying to run to something else that don't have nothing to do with what we're talking about. No, let's stay on topic.
Yeah.
If you're wanting to hold the doctrine, it says in the scriptures, prove all things.
Yep.
You can't do scripture isolation, bring one scripture out, and then trying to deceive the masses for your own flesh. Because what it is, a lot of times, these people make these doctrines because they want to cater to their own flesh, man. Yep. They want to cater to their own desires of their own heart.
And that's called being willfully ignorant.
Yep.
That's right.
And the Lord see it, because if we see it, we know He see it.
Yep.
Verse 4. Thou lovest all devouring words, O thou deceitful tongue. Those of y'all that say stuff like, oh, baptism was done away with, but when we ask questions, when we ask you where, there's no answers. You know, or people that say that the name doesn't matter. We ask you, well, how's the name doesn't matter when it says don't take the Lord's name in vain?
Come on, bro. Come
That's
on.
in the 10 Commandments.
Right.
Right? Thou lovest all divine words, O thou deceitful tongue. God shall likewise destroy thee forever. He shall take thee away and pluck thee out of thy dwelling place and root thee out of the land of the living.
What do you think that is right there? You think that's being a friendly gesture from the Most High? No, he has become an enemy unto you.
An enemy.
Destroy thee forever.
Destroy thee forever. So you are an enemy unto the Most High. And that's the end result.
Also, verse 6, the righteous also shall see and fear and shall laugh at him. Lo, this is the man that made not God his strength, but trusted in the abundance of his riches and strengthened himself in his wickedness.
Come on.
But I am like a green olive tree in the house of God. I trust in the mercy of God forever and ever. I will praise thee forever because thou hast done it. And I will wait on thy name, for it is good before thy saints.
Right. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 11. Wherefore set your affection upon my words. Desire them, and ye shall be instructed. So, don't set your mind upon the words of other men. You got to set your minds upon the words of the Most High, man.
Yep.
The Most High instructed you to get baptized.
Yep.
These other men telling you not to get baptized.
Yep.
So who you gonna listen to, man?
That's right. This is Isaiah 63 and 9. In all their affliction, he was afflicted, and the angel of his presence saved him. Still here, bro. In his love and in his pity, he redeemed them, and he bare them and carried them all the days of old. But they rebelled and vexed his Holy Spirit. Therefore, he was turned to be their enemy, and he fought against them.
Come on, man.
You brothers coming up against these principles, man, you rebelling against the Most High and his Son, and therefore he is an enemy unto you. He is an enemy unto you. He has become an enemy unto you.
Yep, he's not going to fight for you, man.
Yep.
No, he's not. I mean, a lot of these guys, it's like we go down the list of the different things, from the mark of the beast to the name of the Lord to baptism to the principles, you know.
Right.
Guys is telling people that there is no eternal judgment.
Come on, bro.
And the scriptures clearly has eternal judgment all throughout. So we're not warning the people of what's to come, and the Lord's going to require it at the blood at your hands,
Right.
as well. You know, and these times you got to examine whether or not like you're a false teacher or not, especially for brothers that are teaching, because you may have a group of people congregating and following you, but you got to ask yourself, why are all these people following us? Are they following us because we're carnal? Because we're telling them that they're going to make it because they're Israel, so they get carnal? When the Yahawashi was arguing with Israelites all day, people that knew the law more than y'all, they spoke fluent Hebrew.
Yeah.
They kept the law more than y'all did. You know what I'm saying? Or at least thought they were, but they weren't keeping the spirit of the law.
Come on.
You know?
This is Psalms 81 and 10. It says, I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt. Open thy mouth wide, and I will fill it. But my people would not hearken to my voice, and Israel none of me. So I gave them up unto their own hearts' lusts, and they walked in their own counsels. Oh, that my people had hearkened unto me, and Israel had walked in my ways. I should soon have subdued their enemies and turned my hand against their adversaries. The haters of the Lord should have submitted themselves unto him, but their time should have endured forever. The haters of the Lord should have submitted themselves. If you're a hater of the Lord, man, guess what? You're an enemy of the Lord,
right,
man. You hate the Lord, you're an enemy of the Lord. But if y'all, you didn't submit yourselves into his will.
That's right.
That's similar to, when Yahawashi gave the parable talking about the Lord taking a long journey And those that my enemies who would not have me to rule over them, you know, he said, bring them before me and slay them.
That's right.
Because those people are the haters of the Lord and enemies of
And it's not just talking about Esau, man. You know how know how Jake always thinking Esau is their number one enemy, which he is, but most of the time it's their own people.
Yep. Yep, that's true. That's true, man.
Because when he told you are of your father the devil, he was talking to Israelites when he said that.
Yep.
He wasn't talking to Esau.
Yep, that's right, bro. That is right. Here's another one. This is James 4, and I'm gonna start at 2. It says, ye lust and have not, ye kill and desire to have, and cannot obtain. Ye fight and war, yet ye have not, because ye ask not. Ye ask and receive not, because ye ask amiss, that ye may consume it upon your lusts. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of God.
Wait, I thought whosoever believed in the John 3:16.
What's it? Right.
I thought John 3:16 said that
The Lord so loved the world, right?
that he gave his only begotten son.
So why is he saying you're an enemy if you love the world?
Come on, bro. Hey, man. You got, man, there's levels to this thing, man. You can't just stay on one level and you can't just stay on one level and so you can't just stay on.
About legal. That's what they used to make that illegal. The phone thing. In LA, you can do that.
Oh, it's not over.
Look at Esau across the street over there. Look at it.
Yeah, they can't stop looking
Sick.
at
The girl was taking pictures. The lady started taking pictures.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but just go back to it. It's like it's levels to this thing, man. You can't stay in one aspect of the book and preach Israel and the law.
That's so true, man.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
bro, you just Israel, just the automatic get out of jail free card.
Yeah, right. That's your golden ticket.
Dude, then that means them guys is right arguing with Yahawashi, man.
Come on, bro.
You guys is crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
Wait. So what can Yahawashi say to them if the gospel is knowing you're Israel?
Come on, bro.
People going around saying, hey, you're Israel, you're Israel, right? Y'all leading with the wrong thing. You got to lead with faith.
You got to
lead with faith, meaning you got to make it personal and say, hey, you have to make this relationship with the Messiah, with the Lord, in order to be saved. And how you do that, how you get right with the Lord, with the Heavenly Father, is to believe on Yahawashi.
Yeah.
It's to believe on Yahawashi. That's really the thing. Not just knowing you're Israel. Knowing you're Israel, you're really not even at the first step of the gospel.
Come on, bro.
Because Yahawashi, what did he do? Get Luke 4 out. When he opened up Isaiah.
Yeah. It's Luke 4
It was
18.
in the synagogue when he read this.
It's Luke 4 and 18. It says, the Spirit of the Lord, this is a red letter. Luke 4 and 18. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me because he hath anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He hath sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to preach deliverance to the captives, and recovering of sight to the blind, to set at liberty them that are bruised, to preach the acceptable year of the Lord.
Yeah, but that's what he came to do.
Yep.
He came to do that, and that's how you should have likewise as a disciple. That's the same thing. Preach to the poor, the afflicted, those that are oppressed. Those are the ones that you want to preach to.
Yep.
You know, those are the ones that are going to hear this word. A lot of these people that, like the brother already brought out, that love the world, they don't feel oppressed, man.
Yep.
When you talk to a lot of our people, they be like, oh, I'm getting this bag, and I'm getting this, and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And or when things open back up, I'm going to go to here, I'm going to do this. Dude, they love the world, man. They're
love-
speaking as of the world.
Yep,
Yep.
that's right.
I want to do this and that, man.
They're not brokenhearted.
They looking to find that joy in Babylon, man. You know, it's a thin line, man. You know, to understand who the haters of the Lord are and who are the lovers of the Lord, man.
Yep.
And the haters of the Lord, they can have destruction, bro.
And a lot of these Christians out here, they don't go back into the Isaiah to read that whole thing.
Yeah.
Because it tells you even more information when you read it in Isaiah 61.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go ahead and read this. This is Isaiah 61 starting at the top. The Spirit of Yahweh is upon me, because Yahweh hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim the liberty to the captives, and to open up the prison of them that are bound, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord, and the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort all that mourn,
Come on.
to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of Yahweh, that he might be glorified. And they shall build the old waste, they shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities, the desolation of many generations. And this is talking about the kingdom.
Yeah.
And it says to those that mourn in Zion.
Yep.
So if you're actually in these times,
Yep.
you're in joyfulness, everything's going good. 2020 was 2021 is gonna be a greater year for you. You saying all that type of madness.
You're an enemy, bro.
You're an enemy, man. You're not even mourning.
You're not
he
even-
said to them that mourn in Zion.
Yep.
Right.
Them Pharisees, when you go through there, all them other people, the guy that was going up against Yahawashi in John 8,
Yeah.
that dude wasn't mourning.
No, yeah. That dude
I'll
had.
be of Abraham's seed.
Yeah. Come on, bro. Yep. Them dudes ain't mourning, man.
And you got a lot of Israelites that don't want to leave this place, man.
And this is the category you fall into, the non-mourners. This is Romans 1:29. Being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of God, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful, who knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them.
Has pleasure in them that do them.
That's an enemy of God right there,
Bro,
bro.
that's heavy.
That's right.
That's an enemy of God right
That's
there.
heavy.
So you will all you that Christians that say that homosexuality, it ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't care what they do. I'm cool with it.
Yep.
Don't judge them.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't judge them. Come on, bro. You fall right into that
Y'all be the
category.
first ones running on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, talking about pedophilias and how they should be burned up. But you judging them.
Yep.
You judging them then.
Yep.
You talking about, y'all use the scripture say thou shalt not judge. See, those that mourn in Zion. You know, because I was telling the brothers earlier, man, about just the people that over there in the other countries, man, scattered out into the islands afar off, which is according to the scriptures. And I was telling one of the brothers out of the riot, I was like, man, I was heavy, man. When I saw that, man, when I saw that comment, bro, that stuff stirred me up, man. I was like, I just felt so hurt, man, because of just, what our people have gone through, man.
Yeah.
And these people are looking for deliverance, man. They're out in the islands, afar off, where they don't got no resources. Esau owned all the property of the islands they live on. They own all the resorts, and all those people they just languish. They just suffer there, man. And their hope is in Yahawashi, man.
Man, and Jake will come out here and
tell them that they don't belong.
Yeah, like Sakari. Sakari come out there and say that, bro. They'll come out. I've heard Deacon say it many a time.
Yeah.
He's like, man, all them flips and all this here craziness, man. You can't make a statement if you're in a carnal state of mind, you can make a statement like that.
Yeah, exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So
If you're carnal, you can shut the kingdom up from your own brother.
Yeah.
And if you do that, you already shut out.
yeah, you already shut out. Yep.
That's in Matthew 23.
Scriptures say Israel is like the stars in the sky and it's like the sand of the sea.
Yeah, which cannot be counted in
Cannot be counted in numbers. So how can you just say limit it to just
Yep.
blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans?
Yep. Can't do that, man. This was scattered out into the islands too, man. Scattered all over. And then you using derogatory terms and you up there dropping on your brother, you know, just by appearance. And see, that's carnality right there.
Oh yeah.
You're looking at it from the outer appearance and you're saying, oh, this dude is this or he's that. You don't know.
Yep.
You do not know.
This is at Matthew chapter 23 and verse 13. But woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye shut up the kingdom of heaven against men, for ye neither go in yourselves, neither suffer ye them that are entering to go in. When you make these statements as if you're the Most High, like you over there, like you got the Most High's mind, you can out there and say, oh, he's Israel, he's not.
Right, right.
You're not on that level to know that, man. You can't turn away somebody that says that they believe in Yahawashi.
Yep, you can't.
Because a lot of them, you can't do that. A lot of you guys are looking for Israel. A lot of y'all are not looking for believers, man.
Yeah.
Y'all just looking for another person that makes the optics look good when y'all do camp pictures. Real talk.
Yeah, that's
Y'all
true.
looking for optics and camp pictures, man.
Come on, bro. Y'all not looking for believers at all, man.
Yep.
That's a perfect statement. You're not looking for believers, looking for optics. So when you take that group picture, you can have all these
you don't
so-called Judites, dark skins, or Ephraimites up in there.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, you don't want to have the Filipino brother. He's gonna throw things off.
Right.
And then y'all gonna get them questions from them haters. Oh, why y'all got a Filipino in the camp? Why y'all got a white boy in the camp?
Right.
Why y'all got an Asian in the camp?
Come on, bro.
I don't want to get those questions.
Because they already getting it from Hassan when they come up and call my mom's up.
Yeah.
You know.
And I don't want to get those questions. This ain't about you, man. This is about the Lord's elect.
Yep, that's right.
It's not if you are making a decision to tell somebody that they can't believe in something that you ain't preached to them yet.
Come on, bro.
Then you will serve are an enemy of the Lord.
You're an enemy of
You're
the
an enemy,
Lord, bro.
man. A lot of you guys would have rejected a lot of the people that was Gentiles scattered. Meaning the people that was over there in the other lands.
Yep.
That's why Paul warned about endless genealogies.
Yep.
And that was in a letter dealing with the Greek-speaking brothers, because you had our people scattered for hundreds of years in those lands. There was definitely going to be people that didn't look a certain way compared to how the people that was in Judea looked.
Right.
Because of the scattering, man. When these guys was under Antiochus, you already know it, and you can already see it. These guys is getting with the Greek woman.
Yep.
Them guys that went to that custom, they went and moved to Ephesus, and they moved to these Macedonia, definitely Macedonia.
Yep.
Yeah, brothers in Macedon. There was a gang of Edomites in Macedon. That's where Alexander the Great, the so-called Great is from.
Yep.
So you think they wasn't out there doing the same thing that these guys are doing out here in these times? You know? But that's why he was saying faith.
Yep.
That's why he had to reassure them in the book of Galatians that if you are the house of faith, you are indeed the seed of Abraham.
Yep, that's right.
He had to assure them that because y'all have faith, y'all are the seed of Abraham. And you don't need to say that to the guy in John 8.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
That's right.
You got something?
Yeah, this Lamentations 2 and 4.
Yeah, we want to focus on faith, man.
Yeah, that's the main
That's
thing.
why we had the guy behind us, man. The brother, we saw him, he's watching. He told him, hey, listen, man, want to listen to this. If you
Yep.
you never know. We're just going to give him straight gospel. No, he's going to tell him everything going to get straight. Now, if he goes to Babylon, he going to get destroyed with it.
Yeah.
How y'all doing? Why? You know?
This is Lamentations 2. I'm gonna start at the 3rd verse. It says, He has cut off in his fierce anger all the horn of Israel. He hath drawn back his right hand from before the enemy, and he burned against Jacob like a flaming fire, which devoured round about. He hath bent his bow like an enemy. He stood with his right hand as an adversary, and slew all that were pleasant to the eye in the tabernacle of the daughter of Zion. He poured out his fury like fire. The Lord was an enemy. He hath swallowed up Israel.
Come on, man.
Hey man, when you start to read these scriptures and you start to see how the Lord can be an enemy unto you because, hey, primarily because we're going into faith. It's because of faith. You go into the book of Deuteronomy when he told them not to go and learn the ways of the other nations. And he told them, he says, these are children in whom there is no faith, because they did not adhere unto his words, man. If you don't believe in these words, man, and don't have faith in him, he becomes your enemy too.
Yep.
No faith, but knowing the law, you still an enemy unto the Lord.
That's right. Heavy, man.
Mm-hmm.
They lack faith, man.
They lack faith.
When Yahawashi was dealing with them guys, man, they lacked faith.
Yep.
That's what it was, man.
Yep. It was
They lacked faith, man. They had the laws.
Had the law.
All that, but faith, that's why when you look at baptism, baptism is an act of faith.
It's an act of faith, bro.
It shows how much faith you have in the Most High.
Yep. Yep.
Because when someone tells you it, it doesn't make sense. But if you're saying, I want to please the Lord, and I believe that if I do this, I'm going to please Him.
Yep.
Faith.
That's a faith piece, man. You know, man, stamp it. Stamp it.
Yep. Now you just got the opportunity. See, a lot of brothers and sisters, man, and this is why and by the way, again, if you've been baptized and you don't believe in baptism anymore, you are not really in the faith.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
If you've been baptized and you call yourself a teacher in Israel, you're not teaching baptism. You don't want to baptize nobody. You're out there teaching that this baptism was done away with. You're not baptized, man.
You're not baptized.
Because it wasn't mixed in with faith. You didn't have faith in the operation of Yahweh.
Yeah.
According to Colossians chapter 2.
Now, this is going to back up what this brother just said. It's Mark 16 and 6. Mark 16 and 16. He that believeth and is baptized.
Come on now.
Belief and faith are synonymous. So if you just did that as an act and you truly didn't believe, salvation ain't for you, bro. Whoever you may be.
Yep, that's right.
That's why I said, he that believeth and is baptized shall be saved. He that believeth not shall be damned. So belief is the prerequisite for getting into that water, man.
It is.
And if you just get into it and just do the act, that ain't belief, bro. You just doing the action. That's like when our ancient forefathers took the law as how does it say in Romans? As works and not as a faith. They just did it as works, you know, without any kind of heart towards the Most High.
Yep.
You know, they weren't being merciful towards their brothers. You know, they was just doing it because the law said do it. So they was just doing it like robots. If you don't have that belief within that baptism, bro, you are not baptized.
Yep. That's why he says that he that is ashamed of my words in this generation, him shall he be ashamed in the kingdom.
Yep.
On the day of judgment.
That's right. That's
because
right.
See, if you don't push back, if you've been baptized and you don't push baptism, and you don't believe in it, then you don't have faith in it.
Yep.
You deny Yahawashi. He say he's gonna deny him in front of his father.
Yep.
That means you're ashamed of his words.
Yeah.
Because Yahawashi had to get baptized. He got baptized in front of men that didn't believe in baptism.
Come on, bro.
They was looking like him when he was going off.
Yep.
When he was getting in that water in the River Jordan with John the Baptist, you know, the Pharisees and was sitting back there like, what's this guy doing? You don't know.
Yeah.
Not a man of the Lord. You don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
What's going in that dirty River Jordan going to do?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
That's what these camps trying to do today. They trying to change the course of the river. Like the scriptures tell you that in Ecclesiastes, don't try to change the course of the river.
Come.
And that's exactly what they trying to do.
Yep.
That's why it says every idle word
Yep.
shall be man take to account in the day of judgment.
Man, that tongue.
Yeah, every idle word. Y'all, and you can be behind the scenes or on camera talking down on baptism, talking down you don't need it. The brother just read this out. What did Yahawashi say? That's red letter.
Yep.
He says, the words that I spoken, the same shall judge them in the day of judgment.
Yep.
He says, I judge no man, but the same words I spoke, the same words I judge in the day of judgment. So,
baptism, commandment of Yahweh.
Yep.
Yahawashi did it. You don't believe it, you out of that, Jack. That's simple. That's simple.
This Romans chapter 14, verse 13. Let us not therefore judge one another anymore, but judge this rather, that no man put a stumbling block or an occasion to fall in his brother's way. And that's exactly what you brothers doing, man.
Come on, bro.
When you brothers out there preaching against the baptism, when Yahawashi did it, the disciples did it, and you preaching against it, you putting a stumbling block, man, in front of your brother's way. Or even whenever you say that, just because you're not on the 12 tribe sign, you're not a part of this. You putting a stumbling block in these brothers' way, man. You causing people to be like, hey, I feel like I'm part of this, but according to what they saying, I'm not. That's a big stumbling block you putting in some brother's salvation, man, to come get their salvation.
Yep. And you find out, man. You know, and you keeping a lot of sisters from locking in too, bro, with that folly, bro.
Yeah, it's what these guys do. That's why I told the brothers about, you know, dealing with people that are dealing with false doctrine. He says, don't even bid them Godspeed, man.
Right. I saw
don't be like Barakatah. Don't be saying that stuff, man. And the reason why is we say that because you got to really stand a firm line on the side of the Most High, and you don't really want to give your mouth and credence to their stuff, man. Because if you bless them, you're evil on their
You're
part.
part of their evil acts, man. And that's why it was some brothers that asked us one time, would we baptize in the name of Yeshua or Yahshua? And we told them straight up, no, man. We doing this only in Yahawashi. But what if they want to get baptized in that name? They get baptized by us. Go somewhere else, bro. We won't touch them.
You got to hold a firm line, man. Like, there's liberty within this walk, but bro, there's certain things you just got to hold a sharp line. Because what's happening down here in Israel, you got these unity camps. Now, we're not saying that guys got to be quote unquote under some particular banner. No, we're saying we're not even going. We're saying the doctrine. The principles. The doctrine. That's what we're talking about. If you teach that, we have no problem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We have no problem. But if you don't, we gotta correct it. For the sake of the gospel, man. We're set for the defense of the gospel, man.
Come on, bro.
We're not here to hold hands and kumbaya and I love you, you love me, with everybody.
Come on, bro.
Because the thing about it is, if we ourselves support that, then we're on the side of the broad path, man.
That's right.
Come on, bro.
We're not in the narrow gate, man. You know? That's why you got people that do this unity camp, but then when y'all go either way, y'all be like, man, you guys still believe in the weekly Sabbath, man. We on the lunar.
And everybody
you guys believe that the mark of the beast is John 3:16. When y'all leave, y'all go and talk about each other, man. When y'all leave for the Marshal Yasharala, man, I don't know how they gonna see this, I don't know. But then when y'all get over, Kwam Yasharala, Kwam y'all, or do all the poses before Israel.
All that talk.
And then all the carnal people in the comments, man, look at the unity in Israel, so lovely. I just love the unity that y'all got.
Man.
They was doing the same thing that 2,000 years ago in the same Hebrew.
See, man, and see, that's why when people start to look at that and they start seeing the beauty, they say the beauty of Israel coming together. See, that's when you know that somebody don't know the scriptures according to the Spirit. Because until Yahawashi shall the gathering of the people be. That's where the unity is going to come in at, man. It's not going to be on this side, bro.
This is Amos 3:3. Can two walk together except they be agreed? So if you two brothers, one believe in the baptism and another one don't, how can y'all walk together unless y'all come to an agreement. I mean, either both of y'all gonna have to believe in the baptism, or both of y'all gonna have to not believe in it.
Come on, bro.
But other than that, it's gonna be quarrel between the two.
Yep.
Just like the brother just said, they go behind each other back and murmur.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what they do, man. That's what they cause. Because what happens is when y'all get on, isn't it funny? These same groups that have these different releases that get together, when you go on there, if they have a conference call, and somebody else outside of the march, their little unity group brings up a doctrine that they don't believe in, they smash it on them.
Yep.
They making fun of them.
Yep.
But somehow when y'all go to the same doctrine that the
Y'all all together.
y'all all together.
Yeah.
Come on, man, that's phony, man.
That's some phony stuff, bro.
That's real phony, man.
That's horrible.
That's phony, bro. That's phony. Listen, when we first came out, we had discussions with people that we was initially cool with, but when we wanted to discuss doctrine, as soon as we wouldn't see eye to eye, we ain't calling to you guys no more.
Right.
Yep. It was a
We literally was like, yo, keep their number blocked.
Yep. We out of here. Yep.
Because if we stick with them, we're going to be unity camp.
Come on,
we're going to find a common ground and go bash some other camp all day. That's why half these guys have done it. That's why half these guys like ITR and Good Samaritans, they ain't teaching no more.
Yeah, they out of there.
They want us to join it. They want you to join it on some common ground of going up against another camp.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, you ain't got these principles. Hey. Deuces.
Yeah. They said you can't even build God's feet.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? What do we look like, man? The Lord said, the scriptures say that we all got to speak the same thing.
Yep. Come on, Yep.
You know?
Right.
That's why we try and keep things simple on the gospel, man.
Yep.
Because a lot of these mysteries, some people ain't gonna understand. We know in part, we prophesy in part. Some of these prophecies you gotta get, brothers gotta not only be spiritual, but you gotta exercise a lot of patience to get some of these things.
Yeah, that's right.
If you wanna go through Revelation, you're gonna have to literally, there's a methodical approach to breaking down Revelation that a lot of people in Israel ain't got the patience to do.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people got false doctrine that they already go into the scriptures with.
Yeah.
So when they go there, you're already coming with no baptism. All Israel gonna be in the kingdom. So how you gonna break down Revelation? How you gonna break down the Lord's elect and tabernacle?
Come on, Oh man.
How you gonna do that and then at the same time go to 2 Ezra chapter 2?
Come on.
Where it says the kingdom that I was going to give unto Israel, I'm going to give to Jerusalem.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I just seen I watched the brother just the other night. He was started off in that 2 Ezra chapter 2, all the way from the top.
Yeah.
Trying to break it down, skip right over that.
Woo!
And that was a key thing to break down. Like he couldn't do it.
And that thing
jumped straight over that verse. Read it, but just kept on going.
Yeah.
And all he said was, see, Ezra went from the in the first verse before he got to that verse 10. He was saying Ezra was reading in the past, but now he's talking about the future now when he got to that verse. That's all he said.
Yep.
Couldn't even give you what
Didn't even break it down.
Crazy. And that's why we're saying,
But
y'all brothers,
that's-
that nationalism is a stumbling block.
That's wisdom, man. All of that stuff what you just named, the patience, the virtue, all that's what's wisdom, man. The wisdom got to be given from the Most High.
Yep.
That's why a lot of them can't understand that stuff, because the Most High is not giving them that wisdom to get that understanding.
Yep, that's in the fruits of the spirit.
Yeah, all
that's
of
in the virtues.
that's right.
From
all of that is in wisdom, contains in wisdom, man.
Yep. Yep, because and man, we prayed for we just wanted to teach the truth, man.
Yeah,
that's it.
See, a lot of people, man, they want the vainglory.
Yep.
Man, we don't even want it.
Right.
Like Solomon say, Solomon say he used to be a good child in his youth, and then and he say when the Most High told him asked him what he wanted, he asked for the wisdom, and he didn't want the riches. And once he got that wisdom, everything came with it.
Yeah,
riches,
Most High said he was going to bless him.
yeah, everything came with it. And he started getting the understanding on how the earth was created, everything. All of that type of stuff, how these animals were created. He got the wisdom on everything. So it's like, once you get that wisdom, everything gonna come, man. You can't just come jumping into something and ain't got something first.
Come on.
You ain't gonna get that understanding.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna get just like you need that baptism before you think you can get some understanding.
Come
of these
on,
scriptures.
bro.
Man,
Come on, bro.
That's a testament, bro, for real.
Yeah,
If you don't cross through that straight way,
Yep.
you ain't gonna see the rest of it, man. There's stuff you'll get, but that's even stuff that Esau get out.
Yeah.
But the other stuff, you just gonna be, when you roll through certain scriptures, you're just not gonna see it because you didn't get that principle. The Most High can't push you through that straight way to where you can see it. You can't see that eternal judgment. You can't see it.
Because all of the stuff is interlocked into the next. And if you don't know one part of it, that lock is gonna break, bro.
Yep.
And you ain't gonna never be able to break down that next stuff that's coming up. You like, man, hold up. What you gonna do next? Private interpretation, bro.
Come to a
You
broken
gonna
link
leak
in
it.
the chain, and they come to a broken link in the chain. That's because they didn't get that first part of the doctrine, man.
Come on, bro.
They didn't get them principles.
You get the if that foundation ain't laid.
The Most High gave you a piece of chain, but He didn't give you the rest of it.
Yeah, right.
You ain't got that. You ain't got that master link to hook it to the other chain.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen, man. And that's why we know a lot of brothers are seeking after wisdom and knowledge and all these things. But man, you got to get that repentance, man.
Yep, that's right.
You got to get that what's called, because see, even in there's mercy when you get on that path. There's grace in that path because the Most High is trying to get you to grow in a certain direction. So He's like, okay, I'm gonna show you little by little. Little by little, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you exactly how you need to grow, how to continue to walk this path. But if you're not, all you're doing is if you're not on that narrow way, man, you just on I-10, man. 12 lanes.
Come on, bro.
You're gonna be switching lanes all the time and thinking, no, I'm still going the right direction.
Yeah.
But you notice when you're going in that direction, you're still having to switch lanes.
Yep.
You switching lanes. One day you're okay. You believe this, and you add something here, and you add something there. You switch to another lane, but you still feel like you're going the right direction. But that end of that road, man, I remember sometimes you see construction. Remember we used to drive, and Houston got a lot of roads. Remember sometimes you see them construction, and the road don't be finished.
Yeah.
And they got to put that barrier up.
Yeah.
Because they're still making that freeway. And that freeway be 100 feet in the air.
Yep.
And you be like, man, if somebody didn't know,
They take that.
if they didn't have that barrier and they didn't stop that barrier early, they drive right off the freaking thing.
Give me the death, bro.
And you wouldn't even know it. But they have to put that barrier to say, man, don't go this direction, caution.
Yeah.
If you go this direction,
Yeah.
what's past this area, you don't even know.
Right.
And when you drive when you below and you see it, you be like, man, imagine if somebody drove that truck, they get through.
Them boys done.
That's how it is in this walk, man.
Right.
When y'all don't see the road and the path of destruction and what lies ahead, you just think you think you Gucci.
Yeah.
But when we see the narrow path and we see that broad road of destruction and how broad that road is, you be like, damn.
Come on, bro.
You be like, man, that broad is road. And you see the end path,
Right.
destruction.
That's right.
Ain't no coming back, man. All these guys who tell you, oh, Israel, man, you guys, what, they say smooth things? Oh, there's no hell. This guy's going off. Okay, keep going. That destination leads to you.
Come on, bro. That's right.
Believe in it.
The brother started off and he had mentioned that first principle, man, in repentance. I'm gonna show you something inside of Genesis. This is Genesis 4. And this is dealing with Cain and Abel. Look at what he says. He says, this is Genesis 4, I'm gonna start the 4th verse. And Abel, he also brought up the firstlings of his flock and of the fat thereof. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering. But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect. And Cain was wroth, and his countenance fell. And the Lord said unto Cain, why art thou wroth, and why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shalt not thou also be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door. If thou doest well, shalt not thou also be accepted? What is that pertaining to? If thou will do the commandments of the Most High. He had already given them commandments on how to offer.
Yep.
If you do well, you will be well. If you do not well, you will not be well. And what you brothers are doing, you are not doing well. So in the end, you will not be well, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's how it goes, bro.
Right. Come on, man.
You got to understand what the will of the Father is, man, and what He is requiring, not asking, but requiring us to do, man.
Right.
Yep.
And if you go against that, it ain't gonna be well with you, bro.
Yeah, because a lot of the judgments, a lot of the understanding of judgment is all off, because it's like you got people that say, well, listen, if you don't believe, Most High gonna kill you. Well, guess what? Michael Jackson died in his sleep.
Yep.
He has some propofol, the milk of magnesia, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, right.
So the Most High took him out peacefully. And he didn't believe.
And he didn't believe, bro.
Now y'all it will say he's going to be in the kingdom on the other side automatically because he's an Israelite. But the scriptures don't say that.
Yeah.
The Most High says he's got a remnant.
A remnant.
Yep.
Though Israel be against the sand of the sea, yet a remnant shall be saved. All this stuff to make yourself feel good. Oh, well, we're going to be in the kingdom anyway. No. Everybody ain't going to make it, man. Yeah, that's a healthy fear of the Lord.
Yeah.
When you believe that, that's why you got these guys. That's why ITR and Good Samaritans can feel comfortable even them when they perceive to have it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they can hold off to one prophet. They Israel, and it don't matter. They gonna make it.
Yeah. I remember even one time that boy, what's his name from Good Samaritans, Ainab. Is it Ainab? Yeah, Ainab had made a statement that he had a dream, and he said that in his dream he wanted to be saved or something like that, and in that dream it said you can't because you're not clean. He said this inside of his testimony of his dream.
Damn.
He said you won't be able to make it because you're not clean. Now what do you think that cleanliness means? To Israel, they'll say, oh, it's the washing of the water by the word. It's the belief and the baptism.
Yep.
And he didn't have neither one of those.
Oh, I'm gonna get that.
Right. It's the will of the Father, man.
Yep.
Repent, get baptized,
Yep.
and abide in the statutes, laws, and commandments.
And that's sad, man. You look at brothers and you talk with cats and everything. You have your disagreements amongst other camps and things of that nature. But man, when you start to think about and I'm just giving the perspective of brothers who fear the Lord. When you start thinking about the repercussions at the end of this thing, it's scary. It's real scary because if they don't do this, and they've been pushing all this stuff, all the accounts of what they've been teaching, the folly that they've been teaching, the sins that they've committed in their past, all of these things will be flashed before them in that day of judgment. And then, on the day of judgment, you're going to have a verdict that's going to be placed upon you. Eternal life or everlasting fire. And if you know that those protocols have not been adhered to, man, you're going into that fire, man. And that's a scary thing. Because remember, the just and the unjust will be resurrected. And you're going to have those immortal bodies, the just and the unjust, man. And they're going to go into different places, bro.
Yeah. Unjust is going to have the bodies of, what do you call it? The vile bodies.
The vile bodies, bro.
The immortal body's going to go to the elect.
Yep.
That's the inheritance on both sides, man.
Yep.
And
So
we went into that as well.
Come on, bro.
The vile bodies, man, where the worm died not and the fire not quenched.
Those are two bodies, bro.
Yeah.
Your body, this body cannot sustain eternal burnings, man. This flesh, this stuff don't burn up, bro. It's gonna be done. But
It's getting too heavy for them now.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna stop right there on that piece because that'll start getting into some.
Well, we already went into the lesson.
Yeah, but
about the vile bodies.
Yeah.
It's in Wisdom of Solomon, man.
It's in there.
Wisdom of Solomon is all throughout. It's in the Old Testament.
Bro.
Yahawashi talked about it. We got multiple people that are breaking down the same thing.
Come on, bro.
Well, how they gonna burn?
How they gonna burn forever, man?
I said it's possible, man.
Man,
you err not knowing the scriptures, nor the power of Yahweh.
Come on,
Hey, having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof. You guys don't have faith in the Most High, man. Y'all really limit the Most High more than y'all think.
Yep,
Come on,
they
bro.
do.
Y'all eliminate.
Most High got freaking planets sitting on nothing.
Come on, bro.
And y'all can't believe he can't do that.
Come on, bro.
Most High got a whole solar systems
Bro.
sitting on nothing, man.
Whether it's flat or round, whether you believe it's flat or round, it's still sitting on nothing.
It's sitting on nothing. Whether you believe it's snow or the shape of a basketball. You know? Underneath it probably got a battery.
Yeah.
However y'all think it is, it's sitting on nothing.
It's sitting on nothing, man. And how do we know? Because the scriptures say so.
Come on, man. Y'all limit the power of the Lord, man. When you start with, man, we've had conversations about the majesty and the elegance of the Most High. That stuff will blow your mind.
Come on, bro.
When you start thinking about it, you be like, damn.
Man.
Like, you be thinking about the thunderstorms and the lightning storms.
Yeah.
And that's just in one part of the earth. You just in a little square mile just seeing a crazy lightning storm. You be like, the Most High is infinitely more powerful than that. I mean,
Bruh.
you know?
Man,
I mean,
bro.
imagine sitting on a throne, he just power.
Just power. It just
He can't even fathom that, bro.
can't even get close to it. It's just too much,
The
bro.
boy just radiating power.
And they comparing him to what's the Theos, what's his name?
Yeah.
Thanos.
Thanos.
Yeah.
Thanos is a weak level
Yeah.
power, man.
Yeah.
Thanos.
Yeah, bro.
The Most High chose a particular group of people. That's what hurts vocab and them.
Yep.
And these other guys, man.
Right,
At the
right.
end of the day, he chose the ones that have faith.
Yep.
Because the covenant of Abraham was established upon faith, bro.
Yep.
That's right.
It wasn't established because he didn't. No. Every time Abraham had a son, the next son had to exhibit faith, man.
You can't question
Yep.
what
Isaac had
somebody
to
has
exhibit faith in the
Yep.
Most High.
Yep.
And Jacob had to
Yep.
exhibit faith in the Most High.
Yep. And so therefore the seed out of Jacob, which is
Yep.
a seed within the seed,
Yep.
a holy nation within the nation,
Yep.
the elect.
That's it.
There
Yep.
you go right there, bro.
Yep.
Simple.
I mean, it's a faith thing, man.
Oh man.
Man, this thing is heavy.
It is, bro.
This thing gets very heavy, man. And that's why we're telling y'all not believing, y'all believing off carnality. And the thing that's crazy about it is, Paul warned about that.
Yep.
He said,
yep.
literally, I have no confidence in the flesh.
Yeah.
But every
Yeah.
day y'all make y'all's boasting in the flesh. Man, we Israel. We Israel.
I'm an Israelite too.
I'm
Tribe of
Israel.
Judah.
If you Israel, hey, you better hope you Israel. What that mean?
Yeah.
What that mean? You know.
So that means you got confidence in you, Israel.
So you think that being Israel makes you invincible? The Lord smoked us all throughout the
right.
book, man. And they knew they was Israel.
Come on, man.
You gonna get smoked this last time too,
Those like jacked us up.
bruh.
People that had their family lineage
Come on, bro.
written down, they be like, they go right back to Abraham.
Come on, bro.
I went through the line of Judah.
Man.
We all bugged out. They was out there like, Israel, man. What was I doing this to us, man?
Yeah.
Man, I came out of the line of Levi, man.
Man, I'm
I'm the son of Aaron, man.
I'm a son of
Why you
Aaron.
doing this to us, man?
I'm Israel. I come straight out of the line. Smoke 'em.
Have a Babylon come through, snipe.
Hey man, y'all don't read the history of something, bro. Assyrian captivity, Babylonian captivity, Greek captivity, Roman captivity, American captivity. Man, what else, bro? You know, all these people been smoking Jake all throughout the centuries, man. They've been smoking Jake, man. And you trying to say just because you Israel, you gonna be saved?
Yeah.
Right.
That's why y'all's nationalism doctrine is getting destroyed, man.
Yep.
See, 50% of what vocab is doing to a lot of you Israelite kids, he's actually on point.
Yep.
The other time, he way off.
Yep.
But 50% of the time, he's actually showing y'all to follow your doctrine.
Yep.
Because he's saying, that means if you're Israel, you can do whatever you want.
Right.
He said, he was saying it on one of his things. He said,
Right.
you could be a murderer, an unrepentant murderer, rapist,
Yep.
drug
Yep.
dealer, and you getting into the kingdom.
Get
And you
killed,
guys is telling him that.
Get destroyed by the milk.
He asked
come
y'all
back.
those questions.
Yep.
He said, well, look, you can't do anything because they're Israel. They're still chosen of the Lord.
Man.
They be like, and they know that's wrong.
They
bro.
know that's wrong. That's why they come to you guys, bro.
Yeah.
We don't teach that, man. You mess up with Israel, man, and you know you Israel, you getting smoked knowing you Israel.
That's why vocab target those groups, man, because
Yep.
he see the hole in their doctrine.
Yep, yep.
That's a major hole, man. I would feel uncomfortable if I knew that somebody could do something to my family or me and just get away with it and be, you know?
Yep.
That don't make no sense. You guys don't want vengeance then, man. That means y'all don't even understand judgment, vengeance, none of that.
Yep. No understanding.
The Lord can have no vengeance upon the wicked of our people that obey not the gospel.
Right.
What do you say? To turn the other cheek? Why? Because he's going to give them wrath.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's right.
If that means if he ain't going to give them wrath because they're Israel, you might as well get your vengeance right now.
Come on, might as well.
And that's where it turns carnal.
Yep.
That's it.
That's why the Most High got to tell you. That's why Yahawashi say turn the other cheek.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We couldn't go render death threats because of other people gave
You know they're
death
gonna get
threats.
theirs
Yep.
in the end. You're gonna get it. They're gonna get
If
it.
they don't believe the Most High got something set up for them.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we gonna give space unto wrath.
Yep.
What, y'all don't understand that?
Let's believe the true hell is way more worse than the hell y'all going through right here, right now.
Yep.
Come on, bro.
Better believe that.
Yep. Because a lot of people in Babylon, truth be told, a lot of our hell is a light affliction compared to what some people are going through in others countries.
Yep. You sure right.
The Most High actually made it a little bit more manageable, although it's tough.
Yeah.
It has this thing. The subject to payments is a heavy thing.
Yeah.
And plus the society and the pressure of the society.
Yeah.
Because if you go to other places where it's poor, a lot of us are more content.
Yeah.
They not be rich, but they're more content. So the daily pressure is not there on them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So and they share their communal.
Yeah.
Whereas here you got to get it yourself, or you ain't gonna eat.
Yep.
Because people don't got a heart here, man.
They don't have a heart here, bro. You got the worst of two worlds right there.
Mm-hmm.
Either you go with the communal and have less, or you come over here, bro, and you gotta get it.
You gotta fend for yourself, like individually.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all don't understand, like, man, the Most High is not. He continually talks about punishing our people, man, that don't believe.
Yep.
It's just in there, man. You can't have confidence in the flesh, man.
Yep.
And when you push that, all Israel is going to be in the kingdom regardless. You are pushing a false doctrine that you're going to have to answer for, man.
Yep.
And that's why we're gonna definitely be hitting on this nationalism piece.
Yeah.
Because everything keeps skipping on.
Read the prayer of Manasseh, man. The prayer of Manasseh. Manasseh was scared, man.
Yeah.
He was scared, and he knew he had sinned and did all kind of wickedness. And he was praying to the Most High, don't send my soul to the depths of hell.
Come on, bro.
Come on, man.
He already knew it.
Mm-hmm. These big man.
He wasn't talking about no grave either.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
He knew exactly what he was talking about. Now, he wasn't talking about going into heaven.
He didn't even say depths of
Yeah.
hell. He said something else.
And
It's to the lower parts of the earth.
Lower parts of the earth.
yeah, to
lower
the
parts of the earth.
And that's
what
the
he
difference
said.
than the grave, man. I'm gonna
That's
tell
right.
you that. And y'all brothers, man, you know, y'all need to
And he
start.
said soul to the lower parts of the earth.
Yep. And y'all brothers need to start learning about that spirit, soul, and body.
I watched that. I watched the Ox lesson earlier this week again.
Man.
I was just like, man, I was like, come on, man. 'Cause every time I see these guys go into the spirit and soul, and they don't know what they're talking about, I'd be like, man. The lesson right there, bro.
They avoid all the scriptures, though.
All
when they
the
go try to come against it, they avoid all the scriptures.
You
That's pertaining to the soul and the spirit.
right.
Yep.
They only go to the one, or the spirits go back to the Most High. We know that.
Yeah, we know that, and that's addressed in the lesson.
Right.
Yep.
All them 3 parts from that's pertaining to an individual's makeup, we address it all, bro, and that's why it was like that. I got you. You got something?
This is Philippians chapter 3. We'll start at verse 3. For we are the circumcision which worship God in the spirit and rejoice in Mashiach Yahawashi, and have no confidence in the flesh.
Come on.
Though I might also have confidence in the flesh, if any man think that he hath whereof he might trust in the flesh, I more, circumcised the 8th day, of the stock of Israel, of the tribe of Benjamin, and Hebrew of the Hebrews, as touching the law of Pharisees, concerning zeal, persecuting the church, touching righteousness which is in the law, blameless. But what things were gained to me, those I counted loss for Mashiach.
Come on, bro.
So you can't have confidence in the flesh if you're going to serve Yahawashi, man.
Bro,
you can't even gain him.
You can't even gain him. He just stated that, bro.
You can't even boast. I'm an Israelite. I'm of the tribe of Benjamin.
look, y'all, you better hope you Israel. What for? But I mean, you know, golly, man. Okay, you know you Israel. What's that gonna do for me, man?
You're gonna be the kingdom, yo.
That means that that's a new gospel.
Yep.
That's a new gospel that these boys are preaching, bro.
Yep.
And what does Paul say about those who preach a new gospel? A curse shall they be. And he said it 2 times.
Yep.
Curse. Bro, that's a new gospel.
Y'all gotta get off that nationalism doctrine.
Yep.
That stuff is a stumbling block.
Yep.
Y'all literally cannot see other areas of the scriptures because y'all apply nationalism to it, man.
Yep.
Y'all apply confidence in the flesh.
Yep. That's what it is, bro. Confidence
You know?
in the flesh. And you know what? We listen to a lot of y'all classes, y'all brothers. You got a lot of astute brothers out there.
Yeah.
Bro, you would think that they would be able to see that, man. The only conclusion that an individual can come to, the reason why y'all doing that, is because the Most High done blinded you, bro.
Right.
He done blinded you. And that's for you brothers that's been in the truth. And I'm not talking about these new people that's coming in because they just learning something. They ain't really been in it. I'm talking about y'all brothers that's been in 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years. The Most High got y'all blinded.
Yeah.
Right? And that's truth. Because the only way that you cannot see this is if the Most High is blinding you from it.
Yeah.
This is 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 3. Talk no more so exceedingly proudly. Let not arrogancy come out of your mouth. For the Lord is a God of knowledge. For the Lord is a God of knowledge, and by him actions are weighed.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
That's right, man. So
Yep.
you brothers keep on, you know, with this nationalism, man. About I'm Israel. You know, the Most High say them actions gonna be weighed against you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that stuff it hasn't profited us, man.
That's
Yep.
the flesh.
The brothers, the
Flesh profit.
John 8 is a perfect example.
Yep.
He had an argument with Yahawashi about how his nationality superseded his faith in
Come on,
him.
bro.
Yahawashi was like, believe in me and do the works of Abraham. If you have faith and believe, you do the works of Abraham. He said, listen, it don't matter. I'm an Israelite. That's what he was telling him.
Yep.
I don't be born of fornication. I'm an Israelite.
In Matthew 19, and the rich man, bro. That rich man came in there. He said, I've done all this from our youth.
Yeah.
He said, what lackest thou?
I yet?
Yeah, what lack I yet? Hey, pride, look, like
Proud.
proud.
Arrogance.
Like
Arrogance.
the bread.
Yeah, man. Hey, what lack I yet? Man, look here. Get them riches to everybody else. You come follow me. Went away sad, for he had many riches.
This nigga crazy.
That's what he was saying.
I'm an Israelite. I'm still going to be in the kingdom.
Yeah,
I'm going to go ahead and live it up, man. I'm going to be in the kingdom of truth. Because that's what you might as well say. Because he ain't going, if according to your doctrine, he wouldn't be going off.
Yeah, he wouldn't be. According to that doctrine, that dude wouldn't be going out. And then look, that makes Yahawashi a liar, bro.
Yeah, and it makes Yahawashi obsolete.
Come on,
He
bro.
didn't have to come down here.
Yeah.
So now what happens? They don't believe in Yahawashi.
Yeah.
So
That's level.
in reality, y'all don't believe in Yahawashi, though y'all speak his name all the time.
Yep. And I said it before, you can remove the New Testament and all the way up to Apocrypha, you can still call him Yahawashi. Because Ezra was given the name.
Yep. Ezra was
Ezra
given
the name 500 years before he came to earth.
He sure was.
So y'all can just stop at Apocrypha and actually just preach the same thing you're preaching.
Yep.
Because red letter, y'all not even following.
Yep. Yep.
Yahawashi says that in order to enter the kingdom, you must be born of the water and of the spirit.
Yep.
You cannot enter into the kingdom. But y'all said y'all can enter in because y'all Israel. Woo. He made a definitive statement. That means the red letter don't even matter.
Man, bro. Man, those that would not that would
reign over
reign over them, bring those my enemies. Let me repeat.
Oh, we brought that, and that was the enemies you brought up earlier.
Yeah, those my enemies, bro. Hey man, that would not have me reign over them, bring them before me and slay them. Bro, y'all, hey man. Y'all are, and that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all are enemies of Yahawashi and y'all don't even know it. Y'all putting in all this work. Hey, man, do the work, do 3 videos,
Man,
do 4
and
videos.
we feel sorry for y'all
We do, bro.
because we're
y'all
like, man, we know guys that really dedicated their life, a lot of their life, man. Y'all done forsook a lot of things to try and stay on, to try and teach this thing.
Yep.
And it's gonna come to naught for a lot of people, man. And that's a bad situation to be in, man.
Yep, because
You're better off just getting the fellowship back, living the life of a rapper.
You might, hey man, you know what?
It's really, there's no other way, there's no middle ground in this, man.
Yeah,
Either
really
you're
is.
pushing the right doctrine, or either you're pushing or following. If you're not a teacher, you're following the right doctrine, or you just, there's no in between, bro.
It ain't, bro.
It's just so defined, bro. The thing is so, when you go through this, we realize how straight this road is. It's so straight, it's like, damn.
Bruh, right?
It's a narrow path, and that stuff is really narrow.
That's why when he says one can only enter at a time, bro, you see why, man. One entering at a time on this thing, bro. It ain't no wide path where everybody just, hey man, look, hey, we gonna be over there on the same time. Me and you, man, look. Hey, you only, oh yeah.
Oh, you in that lane?
You in that lane too?
Yeah.
Okay, we on side by side, man. Let's go ahead and walk in this kingdom together, man. We're gonna lock it up like bros, like you was in the world. Out of that,
That
bro.
also means work out your own salvation.
Yeah.
So listening to all these other guys, hey, you the only one gonna be able to go down that path.
Come on,
by
man.
yourself.
Yeah, we all
Yep.
gotta walk that salvation
That's right.
path individually.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Then at the same time, you gotta be a brother
Yep.
in the faith, so you really can't do this alone.
You can't do it alone,
So
bro.
you gotta be encouraging, you gotta be
You helping,
patient,
bro.
you gotta
Yep.
help brothers.
Yep.
You gotta, when brothers down, you gotta try and pick them up.
Yep.
You know, if we're veering the wrong direction, you can say, hey bro, that's not the right direction to go. We gotta keep this path right here. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? All that stuff is taken into account.
Yeah.
A lot
Right.
of people not even leading the people down that path, man. You're just giving them carnal identity, and why it works so well, because a lot of our identity was stripped from us.
Yeah.
So to know that, hey, we're the Lord's chosen people according to the seed, according to the flesh, it makes people feel good.
Yeah.
Then people harp and rely on it. And that's why you got these people out here, they just, oh, I'm Israel.
Yeah. If any other nationality come up and listen, we welcome to come over here and listen to us. But once they hear the truth, their spirit gonna bear witness, man.
Yep.
And we ain't gotta call them no Edomite. We ain't gotta call them nothing, no other outside their name.
Yep.
But when they hear that truth,
Uh-huh.
their spirit gonna bear witness, man.
Yep.
Either they gonna hear or they gonna forbear.
Yep.
That's right.
Come on, man.
That's it.
That's how it is.
Yep.
Yeah. This is Matthew 26:6. Now when Yahawashi was in Bethany in the house of Simon the leper, there came unto him a woman having an alabaster box of very precious ointment, and poured it on his head as he sat at meat. But when his disciples saw it, they had indignation, saying, to what purpose is this waste? For this ointment might have been sold for much and given to the poor. When Yahawashi understood it, he said unto them, why trouble ye the woman? For she hath brought a good work upon me. Ye have the poor always with you, but me ye have not always. For in that she hath poured this ointment on my body, she did it for my burial. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world, there shall also this, that this woman have done, be told for a memorial of her. And with that, we like to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahawashi. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom.